Alright, this is the new killer. Here we go, the KRASUE. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's have a look at her perks. So we'll get all of her perks up. KRASUE, Overture of Doom, Wandering Eye. They have changed the way the PTB works, so you now get 99 of each item. They automatically get set to Prestige 3 level 50 when you click on their blood webs. So let's have a look at her perks. Holy shit! That's brutal. Oh. That's scary. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Whenever you hook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to a maximum of 4. When you have 4 tokens, all survivors scream and are inflicted with exposed for 60 seconds. Interesting. So this is a one-time use perk, and if you don't down any survivors within those 60 seconds, it's basically useless. At most, it's probably going to get you, like, 1 down. This perk I don't think is really worth using. I think it would be more effective if, like, every survivor gets exposed for 15 seconds every time you gain a token. Because you've got to think about it this way, right? You hook that 4th survivor. That means there's only 3 survivors not on hook. So either way, there's technically, unless they immediately go for an unhook, there's only going to be 3 survivors who are exposed for 60 seconds. So you can actually get value from this. So I don't think this is that great, to be completely honest. Hex, Overture of Doom. Spawns a Hex totem that causes the furthest generator, curses the furthest generator, and reveals its aura in yellow. When a survivor repairs the cursed generator for 5 seconds, you gain undetectable and your terror radius is applied to the generator for 30 seconds. When the cursed generator is repaired, the next furthest generator is cursed. It's okay, but there's going to be a lot of downtime. So let's say a survivor repairs the curse generator for 5 seconds. That's if your Hex doesn't get cleansed at the start of the game within like a minute immediately, right? You'll gain undetectable for 30 seconds, but you then have to wait until that generator... Oh wait, maybe not. It's any time they repair the generator for 5 seconds. Okay, if it works that way, and it isn't just like, oh, you gain undetectable once from each gen, then this is actually not that bad. I thought for a second it was going to be 1 use of undetectable per gen if they repair it for 5 seconds, and then you have to wait for the gen to be complete for the next generator to get cursed for you to get that again. But I don't think that's the case. So... whenever you start chasing a survivor, reveal the auras of all other injured survivors within 16 meters for 5 seconds. I mean, that's okay against survivor friends, I guess. I don't know how the new killer works. I have no clue at the moment. I've literally only just got on the PTB. Because they took like ages to drop the PTB, and then it took ages for it to come out. This is okay. I think they could buff the radius on that to like 32 meters. Okay. Oh wait, I should really ready up. I I mean, I guess we'll play like a thing with her adept. Realistically, we should have a look really quickly at the survivor as well. Where's the new survivor at? VEE. Yo, that's fire. Oh, I really like her. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at her perks. VEE. Alright, a new survivor, VEE Boonyasak. VEE Boonyasak. Oh, that's funny. Alright, road life. While injured, not broken, and repairing a generator. Gain 1 token for each regular great skill check success. When you have 6 tokens, spend all tokens to gain 100% healing speed until you stop healing. Lose 2 tokens when you fail a regular skill check. So basically, when you're injured and repairing a generator, you get a token for every great skill check. That seems terrible. I suppose it's not too bad. It's okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. But basically you have to hit 6 great skill checks. Whilst you're injured, repairing a generator, you're not necessarily guaranteed to get 6 great skill checks. So you might have to do work on multiple gens to even get use from this perk. But then you do kill yourself at twice the speed, which is, what, 12 seconds now? So 12 seconds, and then you use a medkit on top of that, probably down to like 8 seconds, maybe even quicker than that, maybe even like 6 seconds. But if you stop healing, then you lose all the tokens. Well, when you start healing, you spend all the tokens, and you only get the buff until you stop healing. And if you blow up the gen, then you lose 2 tokens. That's okay. There's a lot of requirements and conditions for that. That's okay. I don't see a lot of people using that, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press active ability button 2 while standing and idle to enter the performance interaction that lasts up to 15 seconds and empowers survivors within 16 meters. You'll get continuous skill checks during the performance. The effect lasts for 90 seconds if the performance is completed. Increases the odds of getting healing and repair skill checks by 20%. When the ability is cancelled or the performance completes, it goes on cooldown for 90 seconds. What a strange perk. So your skill checks, the chances of you getting skill checks are increased by 20%. If you basically do the Merciless Storm skill checks for 15 seconds, is what this is saying. Like, you know how you get those really fast skill checks on Merciless Storm? That's what you're going to get when you use this perk. And if you complete that, then... Oh, wait, but you... Oh, wait, no, it lasts for 90 seconds, okay. I mean, that would be good paired with, like, hyperfocus on gens. Because that way, if you fuck up a hyperfocus great skill check and you lose your tokens from hyperfocus, you've at least then also got the extra chance of getting the generator skill checks from this as well. To get back to where you were before with hyperfocus. I can see this being used in, like, a gen rush build. More than anything. Interesting. Okay. That's a cool little fun perk, I think. Gives you like a little mini game to do, essentially. That's kind of cool. Ghost notes. While you have exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster. You recover 10% faster from exhausted. Okay. Now remember, this doesn't stack with Vigil. So, Vigil's effects do not stack with other perks now as of this update. So, you either have to use this or you have to use Vigil, basically. Which, this isn't bad. This is okay. This is gonna be more so used in stealth builds. I feel like all 6 of these perks are quite filler perks in the Blood Web. None of them are really, like, terrible, I don't think. None of them are really, like, strong to the point where they'll end up in the meta, in my opinion. Yeah, so those are all the perks. I guess we'll have a quick look at the killer power. I should have done this before, really. Oh, you're right. We should preview the Mori. I don't know how we do that. Let's play the Mori. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I'm just going to turn the audio down because it's just really loud. I'll put it on like 10. Special ability, Corporal Weave. The KRASUE can shift between body and head forms at will. Body form has a 32-meter terror radius. Head form has 40 meters. It is slightly faster but cannot break pallets and is not granted Bloodlust. That's interesting. The head form doesn't gain Bloodlust, okay. Hitting a survivor with Intestinal Weep or a Leeching Gland adds to their Leech meter. When the meter is filled, the survivor is afflicted with Leeched 1. Leeched 1, the Leech meter fills automatically. Leeched 2, the survivor is broken. And if healthy, they become injured. Interesting. In head form, press the attack button to lash out with your internal organs. Survivors afflicted with Leeched can be damaged by Intestinal Whip. Intestinal Whip partially fills up a survivor's Leech meter up to Leech 1. Okay, that's a bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. So is this like Nemesis where you have to use your Intestinal Whip? This is basically what I'm getting from this is like it's like Nemesis a little bit. You have to infect them first, essentially. Then it partially fills up their meter. Once they get to Leech 1, their meter fills automatically, so they over time passively get infected. Okay. In body form, press and hold the power button to charge Regurgitate. When charged, tap the attack button to spew a Leeching Gland. Leeching Gland completely fills the survivor's Leech meter up to Leech 1. What the fuck? This is confusing. So one of these passively does it. One of them automatically takes them up to Leech 1. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. I'm gonna have to jump in a game to see what this is like. Survivors can eat glowing fungus to decrease the Leech meter over time. Being hit ends the effect. Okay. So that's kind of like the herbs from that Resident Evil 2 V8, I'm guessing. There's little fungi around the map that they can go to and it decreases it. Okay. That's what I'm assuming. Headlong Flight. In head form, press and hold the power button to speed through the air. So, Vecna Flight. You missed it? There you go. The fact that you can see all the organs as well. And then the fucking head explodes.